Hi Capricorn! How are we doing this week? This is your weekly reading from April the 18th to the 25th. I hope everyone is having a good week. If this resonates with you, then please like, subscribe, share. If it doesn't, then sorry, these are general readings, but you can check your moon and rising because you could be in that energy as well this week. Thanks for all your love and support. I appreciate it, Capricorn. All right, so it looks like there's a mini change here. It's interesting. It's funny because we have the Two of Wands starting at the back too, which Virgo also got that, so maybe you also have some Virgo in your chart. So I'm just trying to figure out what they're trying to say with this Tower reverse. Tower reverse means a tiny change up. So basically, we swap something here. Just trying to feel what I'm feeling. We changed something here, or something happened, a small little slight shift in whatever's kind of happening, that we did, a choice that we kind of made here that was good, that avoided kind of the Tower moment. That's why the Tower is reversed here. It's not a major change, but it's more on like a subtle scale change, I would say. Something that maybe was a little bit rocky for a week, but it's good. It was a little small change that needed to kind of happen here. I kind of want to see what this kind of Tower reverse was. So I also have the Two of Wands here, and I also have the Page of Swords reverse, which maybe someone didn't come through with some communication here, or maybe you were waiting for someone to kind of come talk to you, but there was a change, or there's some kind of thing where the universe kind of blocked it, or something happened here. I got more on this kind of Tower. For Capricorn, this Tower. Okay, so this Tower reverse was an emotional renewal here with this Ace of Cups. Basically, something kind of here to change up our emotional being. Maybe we're feeling a little bit more emotionally fulfilled. Maybe we're kind of feeling more settled that way. Whatever this is, if this is a couple love, a new relationship here. It's interesting though. Okay, what I'm feeling right now, Capricorn, is I'm feeling like you were waiting for this message of approval, or waiting for this person to come through with some communication for you. Maybe I just get this idea of like waiting on them, waiting for them to kind of come through, or this message to kind of come through for you. But this Tower is just kind of, maybe it didn't come through, but maybe it didn't come through for the best thing, because it seems like we have this new emotional renewal. So maybe this was a message here that you were waiting on, and you felt like your emotions, or it was kind of taking a toll on your emotions, but now you're just kind of finding. That was a lot of cards just back there. Okay, let me just grab all those. They just went flying. What is this energy? So maybe now you're feeling kind of more this emotional renewal. You're feeling like your cup is kind of filled again. There might be something kind of better on the way for you here, is what I'm feeling. Can I get more on kind of what this like message was that they were waiting for? What this message was that they were waiting for? This message was what they were waiting for Caps, please. Okay, might have been a message from your ex there. There's the Lovers kind of reverse, so maybe you were waiting to hear a message from someone. Maybe you blocked someone too. There's just kind of this blocking energy as well. So maybe they blocked you, or you blocked them with this ex, kind of this Lovers energy here. Because we have the Lovers, but we have a renewal from it. So this breakup is a new emotional renewal. So maybe you're just putting in states where you're, maybe you were like watching someone online. Maybe you're watching your ex over social media or something like that, and you decide to end that. You decide to kind of I'm saying maybe you were the one that kind of put that block button on. It's something that we're here that is kind of going to strengthen our emotional being with this ex. So if you were watching them online, maybe you stopped, you unfollowed them, anything like that. It just kind of seems like whatever action that you did here, this mini action, it stopped you from having like a big kind of catastrophe of the universe coming in to kind of stop it, because it kind of seems like we were wanting or hoping this person to come back, or this energy of them coming kind of back into our lives, but now we're just like, no, actually I don't want it, and I have this new emotional beginning here. For Capricorns this week, for Capricorns, All right, so it might have been a Sagittarius. I have Virgo on the board as well that you could kind of be dealing with here, Gemini. But it says there's some kind of work that we need to balance our own cups here. There's some energy here that is kind of out of balance. But when temperance comes up here, it kind of just means we're not filling our own cup with happiness. We're not... I'm just getting big on like self-love. We're not using our time to kind of fill our own cup here, really give ourselves this new emotional beginning, Capricorn. We're not allowing ourselves in time to do that. Because we have the Hermit here, it also means after the temperance, I think we just need some time alone. I think we need some time to... if you are single, I think you just need some time and space to yourself to think about things, to refill your cup again. Do things that you do things that you kind of enjoy, things that you like to do. Do that, because it just kind of seems like you're just a bit out of balance right now, especially on the emotional side. So take that extra time to kind of be with yourself here. Take that time to rest, to kind of be with your own thoughts, to I don't know, do whatever you have to kind of do to get yourself back in balance here. Just some time to yourself. It seems like there is this conflict here, and I don't know if this is internal conflict, or I'm gonna get some more cards and see what kind of this conflict going on for you is. What is this conflict for Capricorn? What is this conflict for Capricorn? This conflict is happiness. Can I just get one more clarifier? Justice. Okay, I get what they're trying to say here. It's kind of like when we're out of whack, when we're, so there's just paper flying in the sky, it distracted me. And when we're feeling out of whack here, when we're feeling out of balance, it can feel like this internal conflict, because it can feel like whenever what this inner battle is kind of going on with ourselves, because we just like don't know what will make us happy. We don't understand how we kind of get to that spot where our kind of happiness kind of comes from. But I think when things quiet down, when we give ourselves that time and space for things to kind of quiet down and kind of just be with ourselves and just kind of let that work, that inner conflict kind of slows down a bit. And you're gonna have justice. If you were kind of feeling a time where your things were unhappy or things weren't kind of going your way, I think there's going to be justice on the situation. You're kind of going to get this happiness back here. Get to the place where you do feel happy again. You feel good and bright and vibrant, and things are going to kind of going your way. And I think this step, whatever it is, maybe if it was the blocking to someone online, if it was just kind of removing yourself out of the situation of this ex, or waiting for someone to come back into your life to make you happy, whatever that is that you're doing there is helping stop that conflict, helping you stop that feeling like things are... feeling like nothing will make you happy, or something that you don't have in your life is the thing that will make you happy. You know what I mean? You're going to feel justice for kind of all the conflict that's happening in your life here. Justice for all the fights, all the things that didn't go right. You're going to be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Probably this wasn't the best thing for me. Because right now we're just in this space with the Chariot reversed. We're just feeling like we're not moving forward, and there's just this bit of stuck energy. But now is the time to get into that energy of balance. To rebalancing ourselves, right? To give ourselves that emotional care that we kind of need right now. To refocus our energy back and kind of get ready to shine again, right? For Capricorn, please. For Capricorn. For some of you, there's either a promotion or a new job of work kind of coming in here with the Ace of Pentacles. I think right now... what I'm feeling. Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles is something good to have. It's new emotional renewal plus a new job or new wealth kind of coming in here. I'm just having a feeling, so I'm just trying to feel what it is. where you're at right now, if you're feeling stuck or things are not moving forward, you have to sit in it a bit, and you have to understand that this is an important time for a different reason. Just because things don't seem like they're progressing does not mean they're not progressing. It just seems like there's this internal work that you have to do right now, where things are maybe a little bit quieter. Things are kind of, you've got to take a step back a little bit here, and it's an important time for that, to kind of get rid of some of this inner conflict. Because I feel like if this also job comes up like right away, and we're not in a stable, grounded, balanced place, then we're not going to really be able to perform at our best, right? Because our internal state is just not there. It will just cause kind of more conflict, more tension in our life. Anything else for Capricorn? Okay, we have the Nine of Cups reversed, which kind of can sometimes signal partying. So maybe we're kind of partying a little bit too much here. There's some judgment on this. There's some a judgment call kind of here with this kind of new job. I think it's maybe going to take you into a new cycle, a new kind of part into your life. And the universe is kind of testing you right now to see if you can kind of let some of this go. Maybe let some of, if you were like partying a lot, if you're being super social out, here they're seeing if you can draw it back a bit, if you can pull it back when we need to, especially when this kind of new job comes in here. Kind of see the things that aren't making you happy and move from there, especially if you feel like right now you're getting in a space that's vibrating low. Then just watch your energy levels, I would say, for sure. Anything else for Cap for it? Okay, you will be victorious over this, whatever the situation is that you're feeling right now, especially if you're feeling like, again, nothing is really going for you, your wishes aren't being fulfilled, there's just a lot of conflict in your life. Things are shifting for you in the best way. So don't stress out about that. There is going to be a victory over the situation, even if you feel a little bit hopeless, if you feel like, I don't know if things will ever get better, I don't know if I'll ever get to this happiness, or feel like the universe has my back or karma's on my side. Just know it will. Right now is the important week for mini shifts, the little shifts that kind of need to happen to move us towards our overall goal in the end, right? Okay, let me pull some oracle cards. Thank you. For Capricorn, thank you. Oh, deep cards this week. All about plans. Okay, this is the Starseed Oracle. First one is I remember. There's a moment before you were born when you chose the conditions of your life you're living right now, when you plotted out these exact moments along the timeline of your life. We live in a world of free will, therefore these moments become our destiny only through saying yes. The fated life is the one we are born into. The destiny life is the one your soul chooses. And it takes courage and faith. If you pull this card, it's because you're likely now to face to face with the choice to follow the destined life over the fated life. To trust the path your soul is calling you toward, and to remember that this moment was prearranged on your life's timeline. You may find yourself at a crossroads. We were just kind of talking about that, things not moving forward. At this moment, you're being called to make a decision, to keep walking the perfectly laid out path before you, or choose the less traveled one. You may be facing a change of career, a new relationship, a difficult decision, or something else that requires courage or faith. You're being invited to remember your soul's greater plan, to surrender to it. When you're confronted to this new path that's undefined, it's normal to doubt, a doubt to rear its head. In fact, the certain sign that you are facing your soul's greater plan. Every hero in his or her journey comes eye to eye with doubt. The only way around it is through it, and that's all a part of the larger plan. The only way around it is through it. You're going through this for a specific reason. Remember that. It's on the way to your happiness here, because it seems like these small changes will really kind of help you progress kind of on your path here. You also have the Temple path, which is funny because both of these kind of are talking about a life path. So I think this is a big kind of life path week for us. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on is leading to a blessed temple and a lovely garden, symbolizing your spiritual journey of your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that you're going through now is all part of the soul's process. These cards are very similar. You're on your karmatic path, that's what we're talking about with the Justice card there, heading in the right direction. The choices you make now are important to your personal growth and life lessons. That's the Tower reversed. The lights around the temple represent the spiritual world. Your family members, friends, angels, and guides, all loving spirits, helpers who are along to assist you. Call upon them to open up to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful, life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward with a forward in dramatic ways. Connecting with spirit and your higher self have wonderful influence on all that you experience. And for someone that has kind of gone through this myself, it's true. My life is a lot easier now that I've kind of connected to spirit. I'll just say that. Yeah, Capricorns, it seems like a big week, but a good week. I think this is important.